Well, hello and welcome to one of the grandest occasions in Brazilian football. Certainly one of the days to which the city of Rio de Janeiro looks forward to more than any other. It's a complex history between Fluminense and Flamengo, and they go again. Colourful, vibrant, noisy, rowdy, all of those things and so much more when this derby is played. It is a fixture that grips the imagination, grips history and identity and politics and makes myths and legends. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect. And a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So a breakthrough already. Quality ball. Mohamed Salah. Musiala. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's really well manoeuvred. Musiala! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fluminense with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that was somewhat errant. That's the throw. Musiala. And it's Luis Suarez. Robson. Oh, just Robson! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
And he's gone looking for safety. Great defending, strong and determined. Mohamed Salah had a shot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There's the hit! It's there! They are right back in business!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bruno Henrique is in 3rd place in the scoring charts. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pulgar. That's De La Cruz. Musiala. And here's Suarez. Robson. De Arrascaeta. De La Cruz. Oh, super find. And he's got the beating of his man. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Fluminense have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's a really well-measured ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Bergkamp out to the right. Fluminense come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. And Martinez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Flamengo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
De Arrascaeta. Everton in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foot in. De Arrascaeta plays it short. De Arrascaeta! Oh, important interception. Fluminense are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Fluminense perhaps contemplating their next change here. De Arrascaeta. Viña. Can he get it through?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Martinez. Viña.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Flamengo are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Martinez! Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Shot a goal! Brilliant by Totti! And that may just do it! And that's it. That was always inevitable. Fluminense take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Referee has just said play on. That's a pretty loose pass. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Bruno Henrique. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Fluminense have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, how will we look back on that?
Fluminense really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.